we're good to go. We're going to start the family webinar. A big thank you to everybody for joining us. For those of you that were here a little bit early, you got to see what happens behind the scenes with us testing the screens and everything, which is great. I'd like to let everybody introduce themselves. So today we have got Jill. Jill, tell us where you're from, who you are, a little bit about yourself and what your prize is today, please.
Okay, so I'm Jill from JA Resorts and Hotels. So I'm actually based in the UK. We've got properties in Dubai, Maldives and Seychelles, but for today we're going to focus on the Dubai properties. My prize today is a £50 Amazon voucher.
Super, thank you very much, Jill, and welcome to the family webinar. We have also got Anna. Anna, hello.
Hi, I'm Anna Wells. I'm from the Wellwing Collection. I'm here today to tell you about our wonderful family resorts of Blue Waters in Antigua and the Landings in St. Lucia. And our price today is £50 or $60.
Super amazing. Thank you very much, Anna, and welcome back. And we've also got Javier. Javier, hello. Welcome. This is your first webinar with us.
Yes, thank you so much. It is a pleasure for me to join you. My name is Javier Sanchez, and I work for the Westin Reserva Conchal, an all-inclusive resort in Costa Rica.
Super, thank you. And your prize is the £50 or $60 for one of the agents today. Okay. Just as a reminder. Okay, so I'm going to hand over first of all to Javier. The stage is yours. If you can share your screen and take us to Costa Rica, please.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Let's start with the presentation. Let me know if everything works good.
I will do.
Okay, I'm sharing now.
Yep.
Does it go in the entire screen?
No, it still won't go, but don't worry. We will go as we are, because at least we can see everything.
Okay. This is the Westin Reserva Conchal. It is an all-inclusive resort in Costa Rica, located in Playa Conchal. Playa Conchal is, I would say, the best beach in Costa Rica. First of all, I would like you to see one video so you get familiar with the property and the amenities. And afterwards, we are going to talk a little bit about everything related to the hotel, right? Let's go. Okay, that was a short video of the Westin Reserva Conchal that is an all-inclusive resort in Costa Rica. In order to talk about different characteristics of the Westin Reserva Conchal Hotel, it's a very big hotel. We have 406 rooms that are divided in 4 different room categories. For instance, we have the Westin Club, which is adults only, the Family Club, that is specific for families with small children, and of course, as the name says, and that's why we are gathered all here, is because it's an all-inclusive resort. In this case, we have 6 restaurants that are available for all our guests. And of course, we have room service 24 hours that is also part of the all-inclusive service. In this moment, the hotel is currently under renovation works. We have been here since 1996. And with the renovation works for this year, we are going to finish with all the renovation works because we have been doing this since a couple of years before. Conchal Beach is the best beach in Costa Rica. Interesting fact is that Conchal means lots of shells. Concha means shell, so Conchal is lots of shells. So there is a part of the beach that is unique because it has only brilliant white shells. Let's talk about the room categories. We have 4 different room categories, starting with the 2 standard room categories that are the Deluxe Junior Suite and the Premium Junior Suite. The only difference between those 2 room categories is about the location. In order to show you a little bit about the property map, is right here. So starting this side of the map is the main lobby. So if you have a Deluxe Junior Suite, that means that you're closer located to the main lobby, which would be this section right here. And if you book a Premium Junior Suite, then you have the benefit to be closer located to the main facilities, which would be the main pool, the restaurants, and the beach access. So your room would be in this area. Then we also have the 2 superior categories that are the Family Club. The building with the M right here is focused in families with small children. We provide different benefits for them, like premium liquors for the adults. We also have very special amenities for the little ones in the room, like mini bathrobes and flip-flops. And we also have concierge and butler service, and they have a family pool area right here, which is exclusive for the Family Club guests. And then we also have the Westin Club, which is the adults only section, represented right here in K1 and K2. And they also have a private pool in the middle and also a private restaurant. So it is important to remember that in Costa Rica, you're considered an adult after 18 years old, right? They also have a concierge and butler service, then the premium liquors for the adults, and other different amenities in the room. It is important to mention that the hotel is inside a bigger complex that is called Reserva Conchal. Reserva Conchal is a 2,300-acre property, and we have 2 hotels because, in fact, we also manage the W Costa Rica, which is inside the same complex. And also we have the golf course that is shared between the 2 hotels. Reserva Conchal is also a natural reserve that provided an added value to the property, which is also all the flora and fauna that you can find inside the property. So this is the real experience by being immersed in nature, the real experience in Costa Rica by being immersed in nature, and also by experiencing all the luxury that the Westin brand provides. Let's talk a little bit about the all-inclusive. The all-inclusive, well, the hotel is divided in bungalows. We like to call these buildings bungalows. Each building has 8 rooms, and we have 40 bungalows spread all over the place. Let's talk about the all-inclusive. What does this mean? Our guests have are going to be able to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner inside the resort. Then we also have, as I mentioned in the past, the 24 hours room service available for them. And the snacks and drinks when they are hanging out around the pool area are also available for them. It's unlimited snacks and drinks as they want. And the mini bar inside the room is also included in the rate. Of course, depending on the different countries, a certain percentage of the rate would be designated to the all-inclusive in this case, or in other countries would be a different situation. And we also work specifically, which is my field, with yieldable agreements with the intermediaries. We're talking about wholesalers or DMZs in the country. We have static rates for them. We send them a contract with static rates at the very beginning of the year. And if we will have any kind of changes, we would send an addendum for them once in a while, and also with different promotions along the year that we put available for them in order to have a better rate every time. In this case, if you have any questions, please let me know, and that will be my presentation about the Westin Reserva Conchal.
Super, thank you very much. Any questions that you have got, please pop them into the Q&A and we will answer them at the end. Javier, I forgot to tell you this. During your presentation, I need you to think of a question at the end that you would have covered during your presentation. So keep it quiet for now. I'll ask you towards the end, so just have a think. No pressure. Okay. Thank you very much. So I'm going to hand over now to Jill. Jill, are you there?
I am. Hello.
Hello, hello. Welcome back.
Thank you. Okay. Share the screen. Okay, can we see that one?
Yep, it's just starting. Here we go. Yeah, that's perfect.
Perfect. Okay, so thank you again, everyone, for joining us this morning or this afternoon. So as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to focus on our Dubai properties today. So we are looking at JA the Resort. Now, JA the Resort is located in the Jebel Ali area of Dubai. And this is equidistant from both Dubai and Abu Dhabi Airport. So getting in there, it's 45 minutes in either direction. We're also 10 to 15 minutes from Dubai Parks, which many of you will know is a reasonably new attraction, but very much a family-focused opportunity for people coming to Dubai. They have several theme parks there, including Legoland and Legoland Water Park, and they also have Motion Gate, and the newest park that's coming online very soon is the Real Madrid themed park. So that's all just 10-15 minutes away from the resort. Also, throughout the summer, which I believe is taking us to the end of September, they are actually doing a kids stay free opportunity. So that's a great family option for the clients. We're also just 15 minutes from Dubai Marina. So if guests want to go Marina Mall to go shopping or explore the marina itself, then they can do that. And also just 35 minutes from the downtown area where you'll find Dubai Mall and the Burj Khalifa. So looking at the resort in its entirety, it's made up of 3 properties. So this one here is JA Beach Hotel, which is our heritage property that opened back in 1981 and had its most recent refurbish in 2019. Over here to the right side, you see the 10 villas that are Mediterranean in style, and that makes up Palm Tree Court. And then at the back of our golf course here, you can see JA Lakeview, which opened in 2019 and is the newest property in the JA family. So with the resort, we sit on this 9-hole championship course. We've got tennis courts just over here, an 800-metre stretch of private beach. And throughout the resort, we've got 7 temperature controlled pools. And the idea with having the 3 properties is that the guests can actually utilize all the facilities in the resort, and getting around is very easy. We have those elongated club cars that can take up to 12 people, and they actually rotate around the resort, and the guests can hop on and hop off at wherever it is they need to go. So throughout the resort, we feature 25 restaurants and bars and offer over 40 different experiences across the 3 properties. So starting with Beach Hotel then, the property's got 235 rooms and suites, and our entry-level rooms are Resort View and Sea View. These rooms take a maximum of 2 adults and an infant, so not the best option for families, which I'll come on to shortly. And we also have deluxe sea view rooms. These are located on the ground floor and the first floor, and they have a terrace rather than a balcony. And guests staying in these rooms actually have sun lounges allocated to the room, so you can actually sunbathe just outside of your room. For the families, we have a room category that is called 2 sea view connecting rooms. So for the families, this is a perfect option. You've got the king bedded room on one side, twin beds on the other, and then you've got then the 2 full-size bathrooms. So they're the rooms that we'd recommend first and foremost for families. In addition, we have our junior suites, which are double the size of the entry-level room. They have double the size of bathroom and also a walk-in wardrobe. And as you can see from here, there's plenty of space in the room, and they're perfect for a small family. Our suite product at Beach Hotel, we've got 1-bedroom suites and then the slightly larger premium 1-bedroom. So this is basically a bedroom area that's connecting through with a living room. With these rooms, we do allocate the children on the sofa beds, and all the sofa beds throughout the JA brand pull out into twin beds so that each child actually gets their own bed rather than sharing a double setup. Then we moved to Lakeview. So this one opened in 2019. It's mentioned there, it's the lifestyle hub of the JA resort. So with that, it actually is the home of our water treatment and bottling plant. So you saw from the first pictures that we do have that lovely golf course. Obviously, to keep it that lush and green, we do need to water it. And with the water treatment plant that we installed in this property, we actually draw the water from the sea. It's treated in-house, and then it services the watering of the golf course. Equally, we targeted ourselves by 2020 to remove all plastic bottles from the resort. And with our water treatment plant, we now actually treat the water and present it to the guests in glass bottles. So the property is also leading the way with our sustainability projects as well. As you can see, it's made completely of glass, so the property is totally solar powered. So again, going along that sustainability route. It's got 348 rooms and suites, and our entry-level rooms are the deluxe room, which are on the entrance side of the property. Then we have on the golf course side, the resort course view. And then on the higher floors on the golf course side, we have premium resort course view. Now, with this being a very new property, we are able to very much accommodate small families, even in the entry level room. So all of those room categories have a sofa bed. And it means that those traveling on a budget, you've actually got, even from the entry level room, you can take a family of 4, which is a great unique selling point. Also, all of the bathrooms in this property have a separate bathtub and walk-in shower, and the bathrooms are really quite large as well. So perfect for couples or families. If you have a larger family, we can actually do, again, similar to the first property, 2 deluxe connecting rooms. And with this, we can then accommodate 3 adults and 3 children in a connecting pair of rooms. And again, you've got double the bathroom space as well. Our suite product starts with a junior suite, which at 70 square meters is really quite large. And it does actually have a sliding door that separates the bedroom from the living room area. So if you did have a family, you could actually have 2 separate sleeping spaces. So perfect for couples who want extra space, but also a family as well. Our suite product starts with the Resort Course 1 bedroom, and these rooms, as you can see, a huge living space, lovely big bedroom size as well. They've got walk-in wardrobes too. They also have a lovely long balcony area that gives you stunning views right across the golf course, and from those higher floors you can also see the sea as well. Our 1-bedroom terrace suites are on the sides of the property. So they have a partial garden view and partial golf course view. But you can see from the picture there, they're very private. And during our refurbishment during last summer, we actually added to 4 of those suites one of these plunge pools. So they're actually called 1-bedroom private pool suites. And as you can see, they're absolutely stunning to have your own private pool on the terrace there. And then finally at Lakeview, we've got the luxury 2-bedroom suites. So again, you can see these are absolutely enormous, 250 square meters, stunning views over the golf course. Each of the 2 bedrooms has got an ensuite. And then during the summer, we added jacuzzis to the terrace of the master bedroom there. And then we have Palm Tree Court. So this is very much low rise. They're villa style buildings, and Palm Tree Court actually had a full refurbishment during last summer. So the 212 rooms and suites, you can see from this the new style of decor, which is much lighter and brighter. And even the entry level room at 60 square meters can take 2 adults and 2 children. And then we have the sofa beds there as well, which are twin bedded. All of the bathrooms here as well have the separate bathtub and walk-in shower, very, very spacious rooms. So the garden view and sea view pretty much do as they say, views of the garden or the sea, subject to the guest preference. On the ground floor, we have the garden terrace and beachfront terrace junior suites. Now, these ones therefore have direct access to the gardens from your terrace. And again, we allocate the sun lounges to these rooms, so you can sunbathe just outside your room as well. Those wanting a bit more space, we have our Seaview 1-bedroom suites. So these are located on the middle floor of the property. You can see you've got the bedroom area with the sofa bed, lovely big living room space with huge sitting area and also dining space as well, and beautiful sea views from these rooms too. We also have at Palm Tree called 1 building, which is called the Residence. You'll see from these pictures that the decor is slightly different. The layout is also slightly different as well. And this building actually has junior suites, 1-bedroom suites, which are on the ground floor. So they literally have the direct beach access. And then on the top floor, we've actually got 2 2-bedroom suites, and they have these lovely big wraparound balconies as well, again with stunning sea views. During the summer, we added an additional swimming pool to the resort. This is the Tama pool, which is purely for guests staying at Palm Tree Court. So guests staying at the other 2 properties wouldn't be able to utilise this, but it does mean that it gives everybody a lot more space throughout the resort. And the feedback we've had on this one is just amazing. The guests are really, really enjoying it. For those guests staying in our 1-bedroom suite and above, they have our club lounge access. So that's drinks and snacks served in the lounge throughout the day. You can also have your drinks and snacks around this dedicated swimming pool. This is our signature swimming pool. And whilst it's not an adults only area, we do find that the kids want to be where other kids are. So generally speaking, it tends to be a more adult focused setup. In addition to that, the guests staying in the Residence and the 2-bedroom suite at Lakeview also get access to our residence benefits, which is a whole host of added values, including butler service, complimentary airport transfers, complimentary laundry, golf and pistol shooting as well. And there's a whole list of lovely extras that really add those special touches to the stay. We were the first resort in Dubai to introduce the all-inclusive, and with 25 restaurants and bars to dine around, it really is an extensive dine around programme. So the all-inclusive plus, as we call it, is available at all 3 properties, and guests can then dine around with a few small exceptions across all of the restaurants and bars in the resort. Because this year's been exceptionally challenging for Beach Hotel and Lakeview, we also introduced a limited all-inclusive dining option, which is actually called All-Inclusive Limited. And this means the guests can enjoy the beach restaurants and bars and the swim-up pool bars, but then dining would be primarily in our buffet restaurants, but it does give an exceptional price point for those on a budget. Few highlights for dining. We have White Orchid, which is our Asian fusion restaurant, Captain's, one of our beach bars, and this here is Republic, which is our gastro pub, which is really great for lunch and for dinner, and we also show live sporting events there throughout the day. Kinara is our award-winning Indian restaurant, and this was a concept created by Michelin star chef Vikas Khanna, so guests can be guaranteed an amazing dining experience there. For something more casual, we have Taparia, which is our Spanish tapas restaurant, and then for stunning views and sunsets, Sete is our Italian restaurant located on the 7th floor of Beach Hotel and enjoying these amazing panoramic views. A new addition to the resort is Tama Terrace. So this is actually located behind the Tama Pool at Palm Tree Court, serving breakfast to Palm Tree Court guests every day on an a la carte basis. And then for guests at all properties, it's a perfect location for lunch. Sandbar is a new bar that we've added, and it's perfect for getting nice refreshing drinks during the day, but those wanting a sundowner, it enjoys an amazing sunset overlooking our in-house marina. In terms of activities, we've already mentioned that we've got the 800-metre stretch of private beach. There's 7 temperature-controlled pools. The only ones with exceptions are the Signatures, which is for the club lounge guests, the Tama Pool, just for the Palm Tree Court guests. And we also have an adults only pool at JA Lakeview. Otherwise, the pools are there for everybody to enjoy. Each of the pools at Palm Tree Court and Beach Hotel have toddlers pools as well, which are very, very shallow. And they're also covered by a shaded area as well. So again, perfect for the little ones. In terms of the activities as well, we've got water sports, tennis and a tennis academy. We've got our equestrian centre, and with all of the facilities that we have here, we try to make them as interactive as possible, well aware that we have a lot of multi-generational travel now. So all of these things actually come where it's able for members of the family that are not participating to actually observe what's going on. So a prime example is our equestrian centre. If the kiddies are having a lesson, we do have a little coffee shop there where parents and grandparents can sit and watch what's going on. And we also offer a stable tour as well, so they can see exactly how we look after the horses, how they're exercised, how we feed and water them. And they are incredibly well looked after in their air-conditioned stable. So it's actually quite an interesting little tour for families to take together. We also have a spa, which is Elemis branded. So if parents want to have a little bit of time away from the kids, it's a great area to relax. Our golf course and golf academy are there for beginners right through to experienced golfers. So if you want to learn to play golf, our team on hand will be able to assist with that. And we also have the shooting club located just a small 5-minute ride away from the main areas. For our younger guests, we have the Pirates and Mermaids Club. So this is complimentary to all guests between 4 and 12. And obviously the activities are tailored to the age of the kids that are on property at the time. For the very young guests from 4 months to 4 years, we have our creche. This is a chargeable facility, and we have 2 sessions for them, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. And we also offer a babysitting service as well. 2 final additions to the resort from last summer is Just Splash. So we have our new water park and splash pad. So the water park just has a minimum height restriction on there, but for the splash pad, this is clearly just for the very young clients because it's just sort of ankle deep. And again, this has gone down incredibly well. We've had great feedback from guests that have had the opportunity to enjoy that so far. So thank you once again for joining us this afternoon, and yeah, I'll see you later with the quiz.
Thank you very much, Jill. Some great experiences there, and you're getting a lot of love hearts, especially when you talk about the sustainability and everything. So yeah. Well done to the group on that. So super, thank you very much. Anna, we're going to go over to you to St. Lucia and Antigua. The stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Sarah. Right, hi everyone. I'm sure most of you know me from previous presentations, but I'm Anna from the Wellwyn Collection, and I represent 3 wonderful resorts in the Caribbean. But today it's all going to be about our 2 family resorts, Blue Waters Resort and Spa in Antigua and Landings Resort and Spa in St. Lucia. So first of all, I'm going to whisk you off to Blue Waters in Antigua. And I'm sure many of you are very familiar with this resort. We are a family owned and run resort, owned by the Randall family. They've had it since 1984. We're set just 15 minutes from Antigua VC Bird Airport, so it's a really nice, easy, seamless transfer from the airport. We're also set in 17 acres of stunning tropical gardens, so even when the resort's full, you never ever feel like the resort's full. There's plenty of different hideouts across the resort. We're also set in 3 semi-private beach coves, and I call them semi-private because you can only access them if you are staying at Blue Waters, but no beach in Antigua is actually private. Then we've got 7 swimming pools, and 4 of those pools are exclusive for our Cove Suite guests. Then we have 3 main pools for everybody. So we've got our family beach pool, which is the one you can see in the main photo there. That's called the Reef Pool. We've then got our adults only pool, and we've got the pool by the Palm, which is where we tend to have like our sunset canapes up there. People tend to congregate here in the evening and watch the beautiful sunset. So we're all premium family accommodation. So all of our rooms can cater for families. So we lead in from our deluxe beachfront rooms. We've got 48 of those. And a lot of these rooms do interconnect as well. And we are one of the few resorts in the Caribbean that will guarantee that at booking stage. So each deluxe beachfront room will sleep up to 2 adults and 1 child. So if you take an interconnecting option, you can take up to a family of 6 in those rooms. All of them are ocean facing. They're not on the beach, they're steps down to the beach. And they've all been refurbished over the past few years. We've gone back through these rooms again this year. So new fabrics, fittings, just giving them a really nice, fresh feel. We've then got our luxury suites, which you can see on the right-hand side here. We've only got 2 of these, but they're very popular with families. So if you do want one of these, you need to book them early. They sleep up to families of 5. They've got a separate sleeping space. They've got a wonderful, nice big balcony, and they're right in the heart of the resort, overlooking the ocean there. So I think they're the best location, my favourite rooms in the resort. We then got our open plan Cove Suites. They're set just a short 5-minute stroll from the main resort. These are perfect for families of 4, so they'll sleep up to 3 adults and 1 child. We have recently changed the occupancy on that because we do have the double sofa beds in here now, so we can take that extra adult. And that adult could be a teen, so you can have families of 4 with older children in there as well. 750 square foot, and they benefit from their own exclusive Cove Villa pool. So each Cove Villa's got 6 Cove Suites and a 3-bedroom penthouse at the top, and you get the exclusive use of the pool there. It also comes with Cove Concierge service, which is a WhatsApp service, so they can message what they'd like when they'd like it. We have a bar service that goes round throughout the day as well, so you really don't need to leave if you don't want to. The 3-bedroom penthouses are perfect for those larger families. These will accommodate up to 10 guests, 3 ensuite bedrooms, very large bedrooms in the 3-bedroom penthouse. And they've got expansive balcony towering over the ocean because they're right at the top of the Cove Villas there. So absolutely beautiful suites. Open plan living and kitchen space as well. So you can have a private chef option in all of our penthouses there as well. And they come with our villa manager, Nicole. So Nicole can take care of your guests prior to them arriving. So she can do any grocery shopping for them, and she'll take care of their every need whilst they're there as well. Then we move up to our villa collections. You can see we've got a really good range of accommodations catering right the way from smaller families all the way up to families of up to 18 guests. So we've got 3 and 6 bedroom Pelican House, so it's 2 3-bedroom villas side by side. But a lot of guests do decide to take the full 6 bedrooms, and that will take up to 18. So perfect for larger multi-generational families. You'll then have the private pool, kitchen and dining, private beach access, and Nicole, our villa manager. Next door to Pelican House is the 4-bedroom Turtle Cottage, our newest villa in the collection that was built in 2011. It's 4,500 square foot of open plan living and dining space downstairs and 4 ensuite bedrooms, overlooking the ocean there with its own private pool there as well. Last but not least is the wonderful 5-bedroom rock cottage, perfect for those looking for a bit more privacy and seclusion. It is just a short stroll from the main resort, so 4 or 5 minute walk from the main resort, but you get everything that you want. So if you wanted to go all inclusive at the resort, you could go and dine in any of our restaurants, but you can also have all of your dining done for you down at Rock Cottage. So we've got its own commercial kitchen. It's got its own bar there, which we can set up for your guests. It's got a beautiful infinity pool in the middle and a further plunge pool at the front. And you've got this private beach access to the left, and it really is absolutely stunning. It's all surrounded by water. And you've got the feeling of being outdoors when you're indoors there. So in terms of our dining, we've got 3 fabulous restaurants. It's all fully a la carte dining at the resort, apart from cold options at breakfast and our barbecue evening, which we have once per week. Everything else is fully a la carte, premium dining. We have kids menus in all of our restaurants. We offer kids buffets during the school holidays. So normally from around 6:30 to 7:30, we have the kids buffet. So they can literally just grab what they want very easily. We offer bed and breakfast or all inclusive at the resort. So bed and breakfast includes breakfast and all of the resort amenities. And then we have our fabulous all inclusive meal plan, which about 80% of our guests opt for. Because of the nature of Antigua, there's some fabulous restaurants on the island, but you do have to jump into a car to get to them. So I would definitely recommend our all inclusive plan. And for 2024, you'll see there isn't a massive uplift to go to all inclusive. So it's really worth the money. It includes all meals, drinks, premium branded drinks, unlimited ice cream, soft drinks for the kids throughout the day, a daily restock minibar, and meals in all of our restaurants. We don't have any supplements on any of our menu items now in our restaurants. That include menu items such as lobster as well. It's entertainment most nights of the week, and during the holidays, we include some family shows there as well. We had a brand new restaurant, The Reef, open last October, and that's more casual dining down there. So we're all about luxury laid-back service, and you'll see on our TripAdvisor reviews that our staff are mentioned by name. They're a fabulous, enthusiastic team, and we've really nailed the service at Blue Waters. And this is why a lot of our guests will come back time and time again, and especially guests with children, because the children know the staff know the children, and they really do feel at home. It's a fabulous atmosphere there. So our kids club is for school-age children. We don't tend to cater for the younger guests. So during the school holidays, we're very strict on the age with this, because we want to make sure that we're giving the right opportunities to that age group from 5 to 12, and that those children want to come to the kids club. So we have lots of different activities through the day: arts and crafts, cricket, fishing, and games. And we've got the turtles. And then during the evening, we also do some activities such as pizza evenings, movie nights, and the parents can go and enjoy a nice quiet meal while the kids are taken care of. Then for the older guests, we do have a games room as well, with pool table, table tennis, multimedia games. And if you do have families with younger children, we do offer a babysitting and nanny service. They can either pre-book that before they arrive or book it whilst they're there. You can see some of the seasonal activities we have. We had 70 children in-house during Easter, and really, we don't have a huge facility, but she really makes the best use of the space. She takes the kids out into the resort, and they absolutely love it. They won't want to leave the kids club. They just have such an amazing time. So there's activities for the whole family. We've got 3 private resort boats, and we've just got our newest one to the collection, which is called Tarpon, and that will take up to 12. So coming soon, we're going to be starting to offer shared boat tours to some family attractions. We're working with Pigs in Paradise. We're going to be offering a champagne sunset cruise, and those will all be shared, and guests can book those once they arrive. We've got a daily activities program from yoga, Pilates, to wine tasting, rum tasting. We have non-motorized water sports. We include kayak safaris, snorkeling excursions, sailing tuition. So there's lots going on for the children there. And then we also have a tennis court there as well, with equipment to hire. So the spa and fitness centre, we've got a wonderful cliff-top spa, and we also offer little spa treatments for children 7 and over, and parents can go and join with their little one and experience the spa treatments together. So I'm just going to put you off on a short tour. So that is Blue Waters. And just to make sure that if you've got guests looking for October half term this year, do make sure you book soon. We do still have space, but we've only got BA flying in October. Virgin don't start again till the end of November. So make sure before those flights disappear or they go up massively in price to book your guests for October half term. There's so much to do in Antigua. You've got the Pigs in Paradise, you've got the off-road buggying, you can go down to Shirley Heights and do the steel pan and barbecue on a Sunday. You can do zip wire, you can go swimming with the stingrays. There really is so much to do for kids of all ages. So now moving island, I'm going on to the Landings Resort and Spa, another fully independent luxury resort on the north coast of St. Lucia. So a fabulous family option in St. Lucia. And there actually isn't a lot of family accommodation left in St. Lucia, but for the price point, this is a really amazing resort for what you get included. So we're set just 5 minutes from Rodney Bay, with all of its shops, bars and restaurants. We do offer 2 board bases, bed and breakfast and all inclusive. And a lot of guests do opt to go bed and breakfast because you've got the location of Rodney Bay so close by. And we do offer a shuttle service there as well. We're also really close to Pigeon Island National Park, just a short 5-minute stroll from the resort there. And our championship golf course is nearby as well. So the only downside is it's 90 minutes from the international airport, but we are just 15 minutes from the local airport. So if your clients have got the budget, I would definitely recommend doing the helicopter. It's 15 minutes up to George Charles Airport, and then a further 15 minutes up to the resort. So you can see the resort layout here. We're not a huge resort. We are 85 villa suites, 1, 2 and 3 bedroom villa suites. And it's very flat across the resort. So easy to walk around, to find everything. You can't get lost here. It's set around a marina and then on a fabulous 800-foot white sand turquoise water beach. It's one of the best beaches in St. Lucia at the Landings. One of our key selling points for family is our accommodation, and we are all villa suites. We don't lead in with a room. We lead in with a 950 square foot villa suite, and we go all the way up to a 2,300 square foot grand villa. So you will get everything you'd expect to find in a villa, but at a different price point. So it's a much lower price point than you'd expect. And those larger villa suites that will take up to 7 guests are very unique for the Caribbean. You won't find many accommodations like this. If you've got those larger families looking for somewhere for Christmas or for those school holidays and they don't have the budget, definitely consider the Landings. They include full designer kitchens. The beds convert into king or twins. We've got full living spaces. They also have spacious balconies, all with spectacular views. And every single villa suite has got a view of the water, whether that be marina, ocean or beachfront. And you can see here the wonderful views you have from them. You can have all of the dining done actually in your villa suite. Because every single one has got its own kitchen, we can organise a private chef in every single villa suite. You see very contemporary bedrooms that we've got there, and we're constantly upgrading these rooms. Beautiful bathrooms, and the 2 and 3 bedroom villa suites do have at least 2 bathrooms in them as well. This one here is the Marina View, and I love the Marina View suites. Just they're really peaceful. It is a completely private marina, so you don't have loads of noise going on there. And you can see in this one, there's a plunge pool, so you do get the option of either having a plunge pool or not. The kitchen and living spaces there, and then, yeah, another one with the plunge pool. So family dining options. So we've got some fabulous family dining options. We're really enhancing our food and beverage at the resort to encourage more guests to come all inclusive and really just give the resort a heart. Because I think what was lacking at the resort previously was that a lot of guests went out and actually in the evening there wasn't a lot going on. But now moving forward, there's so much more going on. It's absolutely fantastic atmosphere. Callaloo, Toes in the Sand, alfresco dining, opened in December last year, now open in the evening as well as lunchtime. It went from a cafe style to this really chic looking restaurant. It's absolutely beautiful. You can watch the sun go down there as well. And this is the brand new bar that goes with it. We've then got the turquoise beach bar down on the beach. This is going to be refurbished along with the beach club next year, but this is where our guests congregate to have a drink in the daytime as well as the evening. Palms Restaurants, this is going to open in November 2023 as a brand new Asian fusion restaurant. We're putting in a new sushi bar in it. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. You can see some of the mock-ups here. This is going to open in November, and a brand new outdoor and indoor area there. So it's going to look absolutely fabulous. And then this is the current beach club, which is our all-day dining restaurant, breakfast, lunch and dinner. It's mostly buffet style at the moment. We're going to be putting a lot more a la carte in this when we reopen it as this beach club next year. So completely transformed. Really excited about the new beach club because I think it's going to transform the beach area along with having Callaloo there as well. 2 fabulous restaurants set there on the beach. And all of our restaurants are part of the all-inclusive program there as well. So families at the landing. So what is there to do for families? We've got a fantastic kids club there for ages 4 to 12. Because we've got so much space at the landings, Aunt Kathy can organise activities within the kids club, or she can take them out onto the beach. She can take them shell collecting, fishing. She can take them over to neighbouring Pigeon Island. We also have the evening activities as well during the school holidays for our children there. And then we have introduced a brand new teens programme for this year. We do get a lot of older families at the landings due to the fact that we're so close to Rodney Bay. And we now have a brand new teens programme. So for ages 13 to 16, they can have things like Caribbean dancing to kayak racing, and it's all about adventure. We want to make sure that those teens want to come to the kids club and have a good time and make friends. So water activities, we've got water activities for all ages. It's complementary non-motorised water sports. We do also have an array of motorised water sports available, and that's just a nominal fee. So $15, you can do water skiing, great big marble ride. We also have the private marina, so boat charters are available for the entire family, and they can tailor an itinerary according to what they'd like to do. We've got 4 pools, 2 hot tubs, and then a dedicated kids splash pool, which you can see at the bottom there. And that's where we tend to have our daily activities as well. So there's lots going on around this pool. And then we have the water hammocks and the trampoline. There's also plenty of land activities, a 7,000 square foot spa, 6 treatment rooms, hydrotherapy, stunning marina views from there. We've got 2 floodlit tennis courts, and they are superb tennis courts there. We have our on-site tennis coach available, indoor and an outdoor fitness centre with Cybex gym equipment, and then we have the full activities programme. And we really are building the wellness programme here at the landings. We've got family aquasize, we've got yoga, Pilates, and there really is all sorts going on there. Okay, and then family adventures in St. Lucia, again, an island with so much to do for families. You can go down to La Soufrière and do the mud baths. You can go down to Redwood Beach and do the fabulous water park there, zip wiring, the tram tour, or just take a boat on a circumnavigation tour and go and visit the pitons. It's absolutely stunning. So this is me. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at my Wellwyn collection there. And also we are on my booking rewards. So bluewatersresortrewards.com or landingstluciarewards.com. Do make sure you register for these programs, and you can earn rewards for cash or for free nights. Thank you very much for listening.
Super amazing, Anna. Thank you very, very much. Now we do have a couple of questions that have come in for everybody. So if I can go to those at the moment. So Javier, are you there? Because some of these are for you. Super.
Yeah.
So going back to when you very first started, is this on the Caribbean side of Costa Rica?
That's
Caribbean.
That's a good question. In fact, is in the Pacific side of Costa Rica, and an interesting fact is that it's really difficult to find white sanded beach in the Pacific side of Costa Rica, and we have one of the very few white sanded beaches in the Pacific side. Yes.
Super, thank you very much. How many rooms do you have, Javier?
We have 406 rooms. I think I said that during the presentation, but it's totally fine.
Okay, super. And does the minibar include only aqua and beer?
No, we have water, we have beer, we have soda, and depending on the room categories, we're talking about the superior categories, then we do also have different liquors.
Super, thank you very much. And tell us again what the name of your resort is, Javier. Charlotte's asking.
Yeah, the Westin the whole name, because it's kind of a long name, is the Westin Resort and Spa, an all-inclusive resort in Costa Rica.
Super, thank you very much, Charlotte. Hope that's answered your question. Okay, Jill, did you say that all sofa beds in the 3 hotels open up to 2 single beds for children?
I did indeed, yes. So rather than the kids sharing a double bed, it's twin beds or 2 singles, if you prefer to word it that way, so that each child then has their own bed.
Brilliant, that's very good, because I know a lot of them are doubles, and you've got 2 kids, and you know what siblings are like. They
Fighting over twins.
Exactly. At the time when you're all trying to go to sleep and wake up ready for tomorrow's activities. Exactly. Thank you for that one. Okay, Wendy's asked, who does she book the Westin Reserva Conchal with?
I didn't get the question, sorry.
Who does she book it with? I've got a feeling, Wendy, are you in the States? Because I know that you guys in the States can book directly. But if you are in the UK, then you will need to book through a tour operator. So Wendy, Delta Vacations, Neil's saying.
Okay, yeah,
Delta
well,
Vacations.
we actually have a contract with Delta Vacations, so it's very easy.
Super, thank you very much. And people are asking, will all of the contacts be shared afterwards? Yes, as always, I will send a copy of the recording along with the contact details of everybody. Anna, are you answering your questions already? Because I've got a message pop up saying thank you, Anna.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. Oh no, Wendy's in the UK. So going back to Javier, who can she book through? I would imagine people like Latin Roots, maybe Gold Medal, Donata, maybe Wendy. I'll put you in touch with the team from Marriott, and they will be able to help you exactly with the tour operators after the webinar. Okay. And Vanessa's asking, will we be receiving these slides with the information? If you need them, when I send a copy out with all the contact details, just ask for what you need. And I'm sure that Jill, Javier and Anna would be loving to send you any information that they can. Okay, right. Let us now get to the fun part. So as a reminder, every single person on the webinar today gets 1 prize draw entry. If you answer the question from Jill, Javier and Anna correctly, you get 10 entries. Tomorrow, when I do the follow-up and download everything, I put you all into a big wheel, like a spin to win, and then the wheel announces who the winner is. So if we can just go through the questions to start with. So Anna, what is your question, please? And let us know which hotel first, just so
okay, this is for Antigua.
Okay.
And so can you name 1 family activity which I mentioned in this presentation that you can do in Antigua?
So any family activity in Antigua. Oh.
Yeah, any of those.
I think the most memorable one was the pigs and the stingrays.
Pigs in paradise, yeah. It's a tour
Brilliant.
that we get asked a lot about.
I can imagine. I thought it, to be fair, it was only in the Bahamas, so it's very, very good to know.
Now in Antigua, yeah.
Brilliant. So Sandra, you were the first person with the correct answer there. We've also got lots of others like the kids spa, the snorkeling, tennis, kayaking. So lots and lots of activities for families at Blue Waters. So we've all learned something new today about the swimming with pigs, so that's good. Jill.
Yeah.
What is your question, please?
Sure. So can you remember what is the name of the new water park and toddlers pool at JA the resort? Yeah, just Splash.
Wow. Okay, I didn't remember that. So the first person was Sharon with Just Splash. The person above said Splash. So it's Just Splash.
Just Splash, yeah.
Just Splash. Super. Sharon, you're entered.
Thank
and
you.
Last but not least, Javier.
Well, I'm coming with a difficult one. And do anyone remembers, well, the name of the hotel is the Westin Reserva Conchal, and it's located in Conchal Beach. Do anyone remember what Conchal means that I explained?
I think everybody knows what that means.
Lots of shells, yes, that's correct.
Okay, so does it have to be the exact lots of shells?
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Dan, lots of shells. You were exact and you were the first answer. Just check. Yeah, Dan. Okay, so Dan, Sharon and Sandra, you all got 10 entries. Everybody else has got 1. I will let you know who the winners are tomorrow when I send the follow-up. Jill, Javier and Anna, thank you very much for your presentations today. We do appreciate it. Guys, these hotels are completely trade friendly. They want to work with you. So please, any bookings that you have got, please send them their way. If you need any extra help, let them know. And don't forget as well, with Javier and Anna, they've both got reward programs. And Jill, you are on the My Arabian Rewards program. So all of Jill's hotels for Arabia are featured in there. So you can still log your bookings for the monthly prize draw. So a big thank you, everybody. It's been a pleasure to see you. Have a great weekend. And we will see you all next week. Thank you, team. Much appreciated.
Thanks.
Great
Thank you so
webinar.
much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody.